There's no one that I know of that loves to have weeds and grasses growing up in their orchard, especially if they don't want weeds and grasses in their orchard. So, and it can be a problem throughout the entire season. And instead of having to spray herbicides, which can be picked up by the trees and can cause problems for, say, your bees, like if you've got a beehive in your orchard like we do, you know, we want to keep things as calm and mellow for the bees as possible, but we also want to keep the weeds under control so the trees can get what they need. So we've got an amazing product, and it is called Casaron. Now the Casaron is a granulated herbicide. I'm going to show you how to apply it with the spreader. But what it does is it will kill all kinds of weeds and grasses. We've got some mallow that's starting to come up already. We've got you know, some leafy green weeds. We've got some pasture grasses, all kinds of things. It will kill all those weeds that are coming up. It works on morning glory. It works on pasture grass. It works on, you know, dandelions and clover and mallow and, you know, all the difficult and hard to control weeds. It will kill them, but it will not hurt plants that have bark on them. So I can use it here in my orchard on fruit trees. I can use it on shrubs. I can use it on any type of tree that has bark to it, but also works on cane plants. So like caneberries, raspberries, blackberries, grapes, currants, anything that has bark or a cane to it, like roses. Roses have canes. Won't bother those at all, but it basically kills everything else. So you cannot use it on bulbs. You can't use it on perennial flowers. You can't use it in vegetables. It will kill your strawberries. It basically kills everything except for woody plants. So if it's got bark on it, like these fruit trees, like my apple tree right here behind me, won't hurt my apple tree at all, but it kills all the weeds that are coming up in around the apples, in around my roses, works great on my raspberries and blackberries. It just does an amazing job. And not only does it kill the weeds that are there already, but it stops the new weeds from coming up, and it lasts for 6 months. So you do it once and it lasts the entire season. So let's say you put it on in April, it's going to work April, May, June, July, August, September. By October, we don't really care anymore. And if there's a couple weeds popping up, great, we'll kill those next year when we put our next application on. So it's a one application a season, kills all kinds of weeds and grasses, leaves your target plants, woody ones, so trees, shrubs, caneberries, roses, grapes, not going to bother those. Super, super easy to apply. So we're going to take the granules, and for coverage, this bag will cover about 1,600 square feet. It's a pound per 100 square feet. So for every 10 by 10 area, we're going to put a pound out there. Actually, not even a pound, it's a cup. So we're going to use a cup for 100 square feet. There's 8 pounds in here, so we're going to cover 1,600 square feet because there's about 2 cups per pound. We're going to put our Casaron right into our broadcast spreader, and it's just easy to apply. There's still some left in the bag. So with my broadcast spreader, you can just like close the top up, sling that over your shoulder, and it's got controls right here so you can control how much product comes out at once. And I've got my spreader setting right here. You can adjust your settings. So I've got it set for, you know, the small amount that I need to put the Casaron out. So to cover this whole orchard, I'll probably end up using the 2 bags because that's going to cover about 3,000 square feet, give or take a little bit. And when you do your spreader, you want to start cranking the spreader before you start moving. Slide it open and it starts sprinkling out. And that's exactly how much you want to put out. So little light spray on the Casaron. It will kill all these weeds that are here. Won't bother my orchard trees. And it's going to stop weeds, prevent new ones from coming up for the rest of the summer until about September, October, if you get that application on in April. It saves so much work, doesn't bother the fruit trees, and stops all those weeds. No more work throughout the summer controlling weeds in your orchard, or in your roses, or in your raspberries. Amazing product, Casaron.